Hey, hi everyone. Welcome back to new video. So in this video, we're going to understand or we're going to follow how we can able to do a migration of an Angular application from 14, 14 to 15. All right. So yeah, of course. So we're going to see the step-by-step process how we can able to migrate an Angular application from 14 to 15 version. So as of now, most of them who have followed from 6, we have upgraded the same application from 6 till 14. So now we are upgrading or doing the migration of an Angular application from 14 version to 15 version. So we are going to see all the steps one by one. And also I want you guys to concentrate here because if you miss any step, there is a lot of chances that you'll face a issue. Okay. So now uh, I want you guys to concentrate and don't skip any of these steps because if you skip it, there are chances that you face an error, and you might also check in the previous videos comments that most of them faced errors and later we fixed it. There were some simple errors but you guys were faced, but yes, so just make sure you don't skip anything so that we can able to go in a flow and don't be a hurry burry, or else you'll get a lot of issues while doing the migration. So just concentrate in this video and your migration will be perfect. All right, cool. So, and if you have any questions related to this migration, you just leave me in the comment section. All right. But yeah, so let's get started of doing a migration of an Angular application from 14 to 15. Cool. Let's get started. So here I have opened my all, since you guys have already followed my previous videos, means you might have know we have a project already. So now at present you can see I have opened this package.json file. Let me zoom a little bit more so that you can able to see this very clearly. Yes. So if you see all the versions, okay. So let me open a command prompt over here. So this is our application, right? So let me open a command prompt inside this like this, and also you guys need to open this as well. So let me zoom a little bit more so that you can able to see this very clearly, and the command which we are going to use to check the version of an Angular which is present in this application right now. So just you need to give ng version. So this is going to give the version number of our Angular application. Okay, so cool. So now let's wait for this. In the meantime, let me go to this package.json application where yeah, the file. So you can see all the dependencies like animations, common, compiler, core, and forms, platform browser, dynamic, everything all are in 14 version. And if you see all these new dependencies also in the 14 versions as well. Okay. So we're going to see all of this and we're going to do the upgradation of all or upgrading all these modules to the 15 itself. So I have already chosen stable version which is there in the 15, which has very less bugs. I have already chosen that, and we'll upgrade all our dependencies to that particular version. So not particular one thing. Let's say if you are upgrading animation for some version of 15, so there would be a chances of for common it would be different. So yes, so just to come with that. All right. So now here is my command prompt. As you can see, it's been you can see the version of an Angular over here, which is Angular 14.2.12, right? And the Node version is 14.16.0. So even I am not sure that Angular 15 supports for Node 14. But yes, so when we start our application, it will throw an error that minimum version requires 16. So I believe to run an Angular 15 version, we need to upgrade our node as well. But as of now, my node is 14.16.0, which you can easily see in the screen, right? Yes. So if we face this issue, or we'll get an error if, yeah, I guess we'll get an error because Angular 15 supports for Node 18 version. So we'll also see how to do that as well. So this video is going to be very important. All right, good. Now, yeah, we'll get started from here. All right, the first command which or the first dependencies which I'm going to upgrade is this one. So if I see go back to package.this, the first dependency which we have is animation. Just you guys need to run this, but yeah, so what you guys have to do means you need to come to your command prompt and just you need to run this particular command which is npm I at Angular slash animations at 15.2.9. So this is the uh, compatible version for Angular 15. So just click on enter and you guys need to wait until this gets completed. Alright. So in the meantime, what I'll go to do is, so I want everyone to go to your browser. Okay, just open your browser here. Have see, our upgrading is going on. So I'll just minimize this. I'll go to my browser over here. Just I want you guys to search for Node.js. Okay, because we'll download the 16 version of Node because I believe not a I am like 90% sure that Angular 14 is not going to support for Angular 15. Sorry, Node 14 is support for Angular 15. So here I can find node.js.org. Here, just click on other downloads. Okay, so let me scroll down. Now go for previous releases. And here I am going to pick 16 version. Okay, as you see, so let me zoom a little bit more so that they can able to see this very clearly. Yeah, 16.20.2. Just click on this releases. If you are using Windows, so from bottom select the fifth link, which is Node. From bottom fifth one, it's Node 16.20.2, right? So x64.msi. Just click on this. This is going to be downloaded. All right. So we'll keep this ready so that whenever our application through an error that node version is not compatible, we'll directly go ahead and install this node. All right, cool. So save. It's getting downloaded, but yeah. Now let me open my command prompt over here. So this will take some time to download and upgrade or install this 15 version of Angular. So we'll wait until this gets completed. Once this is done, we'll more go ahead and install the next version of or the next dependency to the 15th version. So let's wait for this to get completed. All right. The As you see, uh, the animation dependencies has been upgraded from 14 to 15 version. So let's cross check in package.json file. As you see here as well, it's been upgraded from 14 to 15. So now we are going to upgrade the common version. Okay, the common dependencies, which you see now it is at 14.13.0. So let's upgrade it to 15. So just we need to come to your command prompt again and you need to run this particular command, which is npm I at Angular slash common at 15.2.9. Just click on enter and wait until this gets completed. Once this is done, we can move ahead and upgrade the next one. So just careful, just go one by one. Don't be hurry burry. So let's do the migration carefully and perfectly. All right, cool. As you see, the common dependency has been upgraded to 15 version. So now if we cross check in the package.json, as you see, it's been upgraded to 15.2.9. So let's upgrade the next one, which is compiler. So what you have to do, you just need to come to your command prompt again and just you need to run a command to upgrade the compiler dependencies as well. So the command will be like this. So npm I at Angular slash compiler at 15.2.9. So just click on enter and wait until this gets completed. Alright. So this will take some seconds. So yeah, depends on your internet speed. Let's wait until this gets completed. Alright. So just click on enter. Alright. Cool. Alright, as you can see over here, the Angular compiler dependency has been upgraded from 14 to 15. So let's upgrade the next one. What we have the core dependencies, right? As you see, the compiler has been upgraded to 15.2.9. So just what we need to, we just need to run a command. Again, need to come to our command prompt and just we need to run this particular command npm I at Angular slash core at 15.2.9. So let's wait until this gets completed. Once this is done, we can able to go ahead and upgrade the next one, which is we have still we have forms. And if we upgrade next four, we are going to complete the dependencies, like which is core dependencies, which is this basically supports for our Angular application to run. And once this is done, we can go ahead and upgrade the dev dependencies, which you can see at dev dependencies. Basically, this dependency helps us to provide a development environment for our development purpose. Okay, So let's wait for this code to get completed. Once this is done, we can go ahead and upgrade the form dependencies as well. Alright. So let me open this and let's wait for this. Okay. Okay, so as you can see, the Angular core dependency has been installed and upgraded to 15 version of Angular. So now we are going to upgrade the next one which we have. As you can see here, the core dependency has been upgraded. So now we have the forms dependency. Okay, which is the 14. So now we'll upgrade it to 15. All right. So now let's go to our command prompt over here and just we need to enter a command to upgrade the form dependencies. You just need to enter this particular command npm I at angular slash forms at 5.2.9. Alright, so just click on enter and wait until this gets completed. Once this is done, we go ahead and install the next versions of dependencies. Alright, cool. As you can see, the form dependencies has been upgraded to 15 version of Angular as you can see over here. So now we'll go to our package.json file and here its been form has been upgraded to 15. So now let's take the platform browser. Alright. So just we need to go ahead to our command prompt again and we need to run this particular command to install the platform browser dependency to the 15th version of Angular. Alright, so let's install this. Okay, just click on enter and wait until this gets completed. So this will take some time based on your internet speed. So let's wait until this gets completed. Alright, cool. As you see over here, the platform dependencies or the platform browser dependencies also been upgraded to 15 version of Angular. So the next one we have is platform browser dynamic. Okay, so now we'll go ahead and install these particular dependencies as well, which is platform browser dynamic. So just you need to enter this particular command npm I at angular platform browser dynamic and 50.2.9. So just install this version and just click on enter. This is going to be installed, and if you see, we have left out with only one core dependencies over here, which is the last one is the router, which is related to Angular itself. Once this is done, we'll go ahead and install dev dependencies. Okay, so let's wait until this platform browser dynamic dependency has been completed, and we'll go ahead and install the router. When all this is done, we'll go for dev dependencies, which is it will like consume a lot of time. And yes, okay, so let's wait until this dependency gets completed. All right, cool. As you see over here, the platform browser dynamic dependency has also been upgraded to 15 version of Angular. So now we have left out with the router one. As you can see, the router which is still at Angular 14 version. So now we'll go to our command and just we need to run this particular command over here and click on enter. So this is going to install our router module or router node module. So let's wait until this gets completed. Once this is done, we'll go ahead and install the dev dependencies of Angular and we can go ahead and start our application and we'll face an error that we need to solve it. So I know that it's like 15 version of Angular. We need to check and carefully we need to take care of it. Alright. So stick on to this video and let's wait until this gets completed. Alright. Cool. As we can see, the router dependency has also been upgraded to 15 version of Angular. Now the very important thing is the dev dependencies. So as you see, all these dependencies has been upgraded to 15 version of Angular. So now we need to upgrade the dev dependency. In that first one is Angular dev kit build Angular, and basically, especially this particular dependency will take or will consume a lot of time, a little bit more as compared to other. But yes, so we're going to upgrade this. So let's go to our command prompt and just scroll up, and if we need to paste this or we need to add this particular command which is npm I at angular dev kit slash build angular 15.2.9. So just click on enter and wait and realize until this gets completed. Once this is done, we'll go ahead with the next dev dependencies. All right, so let's wait until this gets completed. All right, cool. As you can see over here, the dev kit dependency also been upgraded. So now we'll upgrade the next dev dependencies, which is if we go to our package.json, as you can see, the dev kit dependency has been upgraded. So now we have Angular CLI. So I'll go to my command prompt again and just need to run this particular command and click on enter and wait until this gets completed. All right. So once this is done, we have left out with compiler CLI and language service. All right. So once this is done, we can go ahead and start our application. Obviously we'll get error, that we need to solve it. That's the most important part of this video. All right, so let's wait until this gets completed. All right, cool. A- as you can see over here, the Angular CLI dependency also been upgraded to 15 version. The next one we have is Angular compiler CLI. Alright, so let's go to our command prompt again and just we need to run this particular command over here. npm I at angular slash compiler CLI at 15.2.9. So let's install this by clicking or pressing a enter button. And yeah, also we just need to enter our subscribe button to get subscribed to our channel. Yes, please do subscribe to our channel if you're new to our channel means, and follow along with me. Good. Let's wait until this gets completed. Alright, cool. As you see over here, we have been upgraded our compiler CLI dependencies over here to 15 version of Angular, and the next dependency which we have is language service. Alright, so let's go to our command prompt and just enter this particular command, which is npm I at angular slash language service at 15.2.9. Alright, so just click on enter and wait until this gets installed, and our next step will be actually running a command to start our application. So when we start our application, we'll come to know what are the errors are there. So we'll try to fix those. Alright, cool. Alright, as you can see over here, the language service dependency has been upgraded to 15 version of Angular. Now if I go to our package.json over here, all our main dependencies, like which is related to Angular, being upgraded. And when we start our application, whatever the third party dependencies which we install for application, if that throws an error, we need to upgrade those dependencies as well. And I want everyone to concentrate here. If you install third party dependencies apart from this or any extra dependencies, when you start your application, if you get error related to that, means basically sometimes we need to downgrade the version of that, or sometimes we need to upgrade the version of that. All right, so that please do keep it in mind. All right, cool. So now what I'm going to do, I'm just going to close this command prompt. Okay, so I'm going to open a new command prompt over here to start my application. All right, yeah, so here is my new command prompt, and the command which we need to run to start our application is ng. So this will take time to start our application, and also uh, like we'll get an error. Obviously we'll get an error, at least one error we'll get it. So I believe we'll get error related to node module or the node version. We have 14 version in my system. Probably Angular 15 supports for node 16. So let's see if we get error related to that or not, or probably I yes, we'll get error related to TypeScript. So we'll see that. Okay. All right. Cool. Here, got it. So we got an error. It says an unhandled exception occurred. Cannot find model node as such. So basically, which means we have the node version which is less. Okay. So let's cross check this. So let me copy this. All right. So can able to copy this? Yes. Let me go to browser and search for it and what our internet says about this error. So Webpack error cannot find the module node as set. So it says please update node. See the solution work here. Please update node just with the latest version and should fix for a next project. Did you get it? So I have said, I said beginning of the video itself. right? So now what we'll do is we need to uninstall the node which is there in my system. So node, searching for node, and here go for uninstall over here. Next, so we'll get a pop-up or control panel. Yes, we got a control panel over here. So here I need to search for a node. Here we have node. Alright, so hope you can able to see. If you didn't see, just zoom it if you're using smartphone. Alright, good. So uninstall. So removing, preparing to remove, and waiting for a node to get uninstalled. Once this is done, we'll go ahead and run this node model which we downloaded, or the new version of node which we installed earlier, which is node 16. So let's see. Okay, still it is getting time to remove all of those, so let's wait until this gets completed. All right, so let's minimize all of this. We'll keep only this one. So yes, once this is done, we'll go ahead and we'll install the new version of node. All right, so let's wait until this gets completed. All right, cool. So my in my system, the voltage version of node has been removed and been uninstalled. So now I'll go ahead here and install the new version of this node. So just double click on the node which you have installed, and this is the pop-up which you'll get. Welcome to Node.js setup. This is the 16 version of node. Just click on next and accept the license agreement. Click on next and next and next and install. So this will take some time, okay, not much. So you'll get one pop-up, just give an as, and we'll wait until this gets installed. And also we need to close this command prompt because we are just installing a fresh node module or fresh node depend. No, it's a node. All right. Yeah, it's a new framework. All right. So let me close this. So let's wait until this gets installed. And also, if you want to see anything about the application, you can let me know, or if you like what are the new videos which you want to like, which you wanted me to make, just let me know. All right. So let me know in the comment section. And if you face any issues while doing the migration, and a lot of people sent a mail regarding whatever the error they were getting, and also while sending an related error, please do share the screenshots as well. So that would help me to realize or to understand the issue well. All right. So let's wait until this gets installed. Once this is done, obviously we need to go ahead and start our application. So this is not going to take much more time, and it will take very less time, and still it's taking some time. Yeah, let's wait for this. All right. So I guess yeah, it's been successfully installed. So as you see, we got a message as node has been successfully installed. Just click on finish, and now if I open a new command prompt over here, I'll open the same command prompt in that directory itself, which is our migration project directory. So I'll go inside this project directory, and this is our actual project, Angular project. So let me open a command prompt over here like this, and let me zoom a little bit more so that you guys can able to see. So maximize this, and here the command which I am going to run is first one node-v. So first we are going to check what is the version of node. So earlier it was 14.16.1. Hopefully I am right. Yes. So now the node version which is being installed is, if you see, 16.20.2, right? So now let's run our command to start our application, which is ng serve, and click on enter. So this is going to try to start our application, and whatever the issues over there we can able to see in our command prompt itself. All right, so let's wait until this gets started. All right, cool. All right, as you can see in my screen, right? So we are getting an error, so which is expected. So I'm not sure about what is this main.ts and polyfields.ts, but the next error which says failed to compile, initialize, Angular compilation, and TypeScript version which is required. Uh, okay, let me unzoom a little bit more. Okay, still there is some lines which we can't able to see. Yes, here. So in my case, in my application, as you see, 4.6.3 version of TypeScript being installed. So I'll go to my package.json. If you see, 4.6.3 TypeScript version has been installed in my system. But Angular 14 doesn't support for 4.6.3 TypeScript. So we need to have at least greater or equal to 4.8.2. All right. So or less than 5.0.0. Okay. Now what we are going to do, we are going to upgrade the TypeScript, and hopefully I believe that because of this upgrade, those two error might get fixed. We'll see that. Okay. So now let me stop it over here, the application, and we need to open our browser and go for a website called, okay, it's not required for you guys to go for the website. You can directly see the command over here, but I'll show you how to check it. So TypeScript. So basically this website name called npmjs.com. Just see it. That's all. I'll give you the command over here. You just need to run it directly. So just click on this TypeScript. It's an exact match. Obviously TypeScript is a language for application scale. JavaScript. Yeah, a lot of can. So yes, just click on this version. So what we need basically, which is greater than 4.8.2. So now first we'll find out where we have this 4.8.2. So let's scroll down, scroll down, scroll down, scroll down, scroll down. Oh, here means for, okay. 4.8.2, right? So and we need less than 5.0.0. So what came to my mind is, okay, here 4.8.4, and here also we have 4.8.2, which is equal. So 4.8.4 is the higher version than 4.8.2, right? So let's install this itself, or you can able to install the 4.9.0 as well. But I'll go for this because a lot of people, like about 18 lakh 89,000 people or developers being installed this. So I'm going to select 4.8.4. Just going to click on to this and copying this particular command, and I'll show you over here. Just you need to enter this particular, it's not been copied properly. I'll go to my browser again, copying this back and pasting it, and the command is npm I TypeScript at 4.8.4. Just click on enter. Once this gets installed, we can go ahead and start our application as well, and hopefully, yeah, this error is going to fix that for sure, and hopefully because of this fix, these two might also get fixed, I believe. But if doesn't, we'll do a little bit of research and we'll try to install, or we'll try to fix this error. All right, basically that's the most important thing we need, right? But yeah, as I said earlier, if you have any doubts or any issues if you're facing, just let me know in the comment section. Me or people who know the answer from our subscribers will reply you, or will try to give you the solution, and so try to help each other. All right, cool. So let's wait until this gets installed. Cool. As you see, guys, the Angular version has been upgraded. So yeah, as you see, guys, the TypeScript version has been upgraded to 4.8.4. So now we'll go ahead and start our application. Just run ng so and wait for our application to get started, and hopefully our application is going to start. So now what I'm going to do, also let me open my backend application as well, so that I probably all of the error might get fixed. So I'll start my backend application as well. If everything got fixed, we can go ahead, and as you can see, my application got started and we got a message as compiled successful. Yeah, right. So our application got started without any issues. So now my backend application also been started work here, as you can see, And what we'll do, we just need to open a browser and open a new tab. And so since my application at the local, so obviously I need to use localhost 4200 over here. And based on like suppose if you're working for a company, the endpoint would be different or different environment like state, QA, it depends on that. But yeah, so let's get started. So here I have opened my application. So this is what my application look like, and let me enter a username over here. I guess this is the username. Sign in. Okay, login successful. Here I got a message which is my credentials was correct. Yeah, click on OK, and this is how my application look like. So this is a simple website where you can able to shop for electronic components over here. So here, based on category, you can able to see the product. Let's say if you want to see the products of like DC motor. Okay, I have added one servo motor, and this is empty, probably for testing purpose. And if I go back and if I click on the sensor, so based on the sensor category type, we can able to see the different products over here, like gas sensor, air sensor, ultrasonic sensor, and temperature sensor, like this. Alright, so and we can also edit the profile, and who are logged in, the person first name would be visible in this application, and also we can able to log out over here. Alright, so this is how our application is working fine, and we have successfully we have successfully we have successfully migrated our Angular application from 14 to 15. So I hope you guys done your migration, and if you faced any of the issues while doing the migration, just please let me know in the comment section. And if you are new to our channel, please do subscribe, and let's meet in our next video. Until then, take care. Goodbye. Bye bye.